Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into a surprisingly clever piece of kitchen design. We're going to visually dissect a gadget that takes a super specific and, let's be honest, often very messy task and totally streamlines it. Yep, we are completely deconstructing the corn stripper. We'll be looking closely at its form, its function, and the ultimate harvest it produces. So let's just get right into it. What exactly is this bright yellow cylinder? At first glance, it kind of looks like a simple plastic tube, right? Maybe even a child's toy. But it actually holds a highly specific mechanical purpose, designed to solve a very common kitchen frustration. Here is our subject in its natural habitat, right there on a wooden cutting board. Notice that vibrant, bright yellow cylinder? And check this out. Look at how a perfectly bare white cob is emerging straight through its center. It's caught right in the middle of this really cool transformative action. So just to make sure we're all on the same page, what we're looking at here is a corn stripper. We can basically define this as a manual kitchen tool designed to physically and way more efficiently remove kernels from a cob. You know that precarious, sometimes downright dangerous knife down the cob method? Yeah, this replaces that entirely with a specialized, enclosed mechanism that basically does all the heavy lifting for you. Section 1. The corn-shaped gadget. Take a look at the physical design features here. First off, there's that absolutely unmissable, vibrant yellow exterior. But do you notice the texture on the side? It's got this distinct grid pattern that's actually mimicking the very kernels of corn it's designed to remove. Now, this isn't just for show, guys. Think about the physical act of twisting and pushing a hard cob through a metal blade. That kernel-like grid is doing real work. It provides a crucial, textured surface for your hands, ensuring a really secure grip even if things get a little slippery or wet while you're cooking. And this brilliantly illustrates what we call meta design. It's a tool designed to process corn that is physically molded and colored to look exactly like an ear of corn itself. It's so clever because it intuitively tells you exactly what it's for, totally marrying form to function in this playful yet highly practical way. You are definitely never going to mistake this in your utility drawer for an apple core or garlic press, that's for sure. Let's move on to Section 2, Form Meets Function. All right, now we're getting to the business end of things. Direct your attention right to the inside of that yellow housing on the piece lying down. You see those rigid metal struts in there? They're anchoring an inner, circular metal ring right in the dead center of the cylinder. And if you look closely at that same ring on the upright one on the left, you can clearly see it is completely lined with sharp, jagged metal teeth. That right there is the engine of this gadget. That's literally where the magic happens. Section 3, the shearing mechanism. So, let's break down the exact mechanical journey of the corn here. First, you align the full ear of corn right up with that jagged center metal ring. Then, you apply some force, pushing and twisting the cob against those metal blades, really relying on that textured grip we talked about. And finally, the tool just shears the kernels right off the base, letting you seamlessly extract the completely bare white cob out the other end. Seriously, you can almost feel that mechanical resistance and then the release just by looking at how the white cob physically pushes through those metal teeth. Which brings us to Section 4, the final harvest. Now, what's really interesting here is this perfect contrast between the two distinct physical states of the corn left behind by that shearing mechanism. On one hand, we've got the stripped cob. It's smooth, it's white, and it's completely bare, forcefully emerging right out of the tool center. Compare that to the extracted kernels. Loose, vibrant yellow, ready to be eaten, just resting comfortably on that wooden plate back there. The tool has cleanly and super effectively separated the plant into its two functional parts. Bringing it all back together, you can really appreciate this entire culinary ecosystem with, total mechanical comprehension now. You see the upright tool just waiting for use, showing off those jagged teeth. You see the active tool mid-shear, giving us a live demo of the process. You see the stripped cob exiting the mechanism. And of course, that beautifully plated harvest just sitting in the background. It's like this complete, self-contained story of cause and effect, told entirely through the design and application of one brightly colored kitchen gadget. So this brings us to a final thought to chew on today. Does hyper-specialized design like this actually make kitchen prep truly effortless, or is it just highly specific? Tools like this, Corn Stripper, are brilliant, single-purpose problem solvers that totally rethink how we interact with our food. It takes a tedious, messy task and turns it into a single fluid motion. I really hope this explainer leaves you eager to deconstruct and analyze the everyday objects around you. Honestly, everything has a design story and a mechanical logic if you just know how to look for it. Thanks for learning with me today.